You are listening to the Pencil and Paper Podcast Network. Visit pencilandpaperproductions.podbean.com to find more great podcasts.
Welcome to the Palace of Megapixels. This is Super Mega Crash Brothers Turbo!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Super Mega Crash Brothers Turbo. I'm your host, Stephen White. With me this week is my longtime co-host, Todd Stark.
Hello. It's a super day.
It is a magnificently super day because we're doing something completely different, something we've never done before because we've never had the opportunity, honestly, to do it because this is the first time a console has come out. Well, the Switch did, but it didn't count.
That don't count. Plus, I'm going to leave my clothes on. So.
Yeah, plus you're going to leave your clothes on.
Leave my clothes
This is the first time a major console has come out during the life cycle of our show. So,
which one is it? We're going to keep you in mystery because 2 consoles came out this week.
Yeah. Well, if they saw the icon, they'll know exactly.
Well, maybe they clicked it really fast and we don't know. We have no clue what they really did.
I'm going to assume they know exactly what we're talking about this week. We're talking about the PlayStation 5.
Boom.
I don't think anyone had any, even if I kept it a mystery, I think everyone could have figured it out because they know you. They should know you at this point.
I don't know.
That you are a PlayStation fanatic.
I am. I'm not, I'm not really, I guess I am a fanboy. I just prefer the PlayStation.
Yeah.
It's not that I wouldn't get an Xbox. I just, I've had an Xbox before.
Mm-hmm. That's where you want to play.
Yeah, I mean, like, all the games that I want to play are here on the PlayStation.
Mm-hmm. And
I don't care about Forza or Gears. I've tried so hard. Now, like, there was a little obscure title. It's not obscure. Like, it was Alan Wake. I loved that game. I was jealous of the Xbox 360 for having Alan Wake, right?
Yeah.
So I played that. Tried to get into Gears. The second one was great. I mean, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
The first one was, I don't know why. I mean, I guess after you play like a newer version of a game, like one like higher number in the series, you go, well, the first one's not that great,
Right.
Like I don't know but at first it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is what happened. Like I felt like I wanted to commit suicide at the end because it was just grays and blacks and dude bros and chainsaws.
Sure. I got you.
Yeah, but enough about that.
Yeah, but no, we're not talking about that. So, but what we are going to be talking about is we are going to do a live. It's not live as you understand.
It's live to us.
It's live to us. So you're going to be experiencing at least my first reactions to the PlayStation 5 because Todd has acquired one. I did try on several occasions and got screwed out of it. I've never really wanted to be on a conspiracy theory train, but I honestly feel like that there were hackers involved and they booted me out. I was so close. Like all I had to do was just hit the pay button and the pay button to process and go through, and it didn't. And I was just like, what is going on? It just kept bumping me back and bumping me back. So I feel like hackers took over, kicked me off, and then snagged themselves, from what I heard, 4 different consoles,
right?
Well, not different, but 4 consoles at one time, leaving the rest of us with nothing.
Oh, you know what's funny is like, the process you got through. You got your card number, shipping, all that done, and you're just completing your order, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like an error occurred. Not. They might as well say you're not getting a fucking console,
Right.
But you're not. Patty was sitting right next to you. The same thing happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
Happened to Jenna 3 times.
Yep.
She did it all night long, like all the way to 8 o'clock. She did. And I know you did too.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing happened to her. Same thing happened to my friend Joey. I mean, they all put in there. It's like I think something was going on. Like you said, if not hackers like those bots or whatever, maybe that's part of the hacking thing. I don't know.
But I feel like once you get into that, once you're putting in your information, that console, what your purchase should be pretty much, you're at the register.
Like
you're paying for it.
Right. It should be like, okay, you've got it in your hand.
Yeah.
Like, how are they going to allow you to put all your stuff in if you don't have it in your hand ready to pay for it?
Exactly. So at that point, it should be yours. Signed, sealed, and
Delivered.
until you say complete purchase, it's in your hands until you decide, maybe not.
Right.
The timer that they put on other purchases. I know that I've been in different tickets.
Yeah,
for
Ticketmaster's
concerts
like that.
and stuff like that.
Movie tickets. They do that for every movie ticket I've ever bought.
You got
go
5
in,
minutes
you got
to
5
secure your
minutes.
seats.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool. Same thing should be the same thing here.
Mm-hmm.
But
I thought it would be. I think that was Walmart's some kind of screw up by Walmart myself.
Yeah. But anyway, before we jump into it, I do want to mention something that was kind of unfolding today, just to kind of touch on it so we're not glossing over certain things. I'm sure a lot of you have heard, and it's probably been resolved by now. It's been over the weekend. There was something happening down at Ubisoft Montreal. There were initial reports saying it was a hostage situation, but I don't know how accurate that is. By now, it could be it could have changed. They said that there was a 911 call that reported as such. Authorities investigated it, and then the building was evacuated. No threat was found. No one was hurt, to my knowledge, at this point. At the time we're recording, I don't know of anything.
I figured, Assassin's Creed, people pissed off about Assassin's, and I'm trying to. I don't want to make a joke,
but that's all we know at this time of recording. So I have mentioned it. If something else has unfolded by the time you hear this, we'll talk about it next week. That's all I can say. Yeah. And I did want to touch on just a few little quickies before we get into it, because obviously launch week.
Yeah.
Vape smoke into the Xbox Series X, from what we're hearing.
Yeah. I wonder if all of them are like that.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, that one me and you watched was pretty legit, but then I started thinking about it. It was only like a little 4-second clip, and it would repeat.
Yeah.
So somebody could get back there and blow the smoke and then get back, but you would think that there would be smoke around the base of it.
Yeah, you think so?
Because didn't you see the smoke start to come out the top of it? There was nothing, and then the smoke came out.
By the time it started, it may have just started coming out. I don't know. It's all quite. Once you find out that it's somewhat fraudulent, then you're like,
Now it is a launch console. I mean, that could happen. I mean, I had a faulty PS4.
Sure.
And I got a PS3. I didn't get it at launch. I got it in February, which was about 3 months old, which was probably still part of the first batch, I guess. Nothing ever happened to it. That was when the 360 was having the red ring of death,
But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that, since, we're not just talking about the PlayStation 5 altogether. The Nintendo Switch. I played it this week. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, what about that? I've been playing Breath of the
Ghost
Wild.
yet?
No, Breath of the Wild still.
Yeah.
What have you been playing before that? This came out?
Before this came out, I played Spider-Man, and I got the Platinum. I got the Platinum on Ghost before that. And just before this, up until last night, or the night before last, I was playing The Last of Us 2, trying to polish up to get the trophies on it. Okay. Which I did go ahead and get that ready to play. That way we could kind of get a feel of a backwards compatible a Sony first party game. That's not like a remaster. This is just kind of like, like a see how it does on backwards compatibility.
Okay.
Kind of thing. Now,
yeah, that's one thing to kind of mention of how we're going to approach this. And we're going to try to keep this, it's going to be a long show, so buckle up. But, we don't want to gloss over anything either. So, essentially, we're going to look over the basics of the console, kind of give you first impressions. Todd, obviously, has already been digging in deep. So, he'll have a little bit more insight to things to kind of bring up than I will. But I want to be able to experience it as well. Then we're going to try out a few games. Essentially, what we want to see there is not only performance-wise, loading times and things like that, but really that haptic feedback that the controller
just wait
is really giving back, because that's supposed to be like the big deal.
It really is. That is the one thing that has been The load times really, I mean, like, I don't know that I could go back to PS4 after this. It was kind of like going from PS3 to PS4. When I went back to PS3, I was like, oh my God, how did we live like this?
Yeah.
It's going to be the same thing, only worse because it's a lot faster. You know?
And see, what I'm really interested to see too, I mean, you've got Miles Morales? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I went ahead and pre-ordered Miles Morales. That was kind of a thought, because I'd mentioned that last week on the show that, we were going to get to play that. Of course, I was hinting, teasing, whatnot. But I'll actually have a chance to see the performance on the 5, then the load times on the 4, and kind of go back and forth to kind of get a feel for it. Because you'll load that up, and I'll see how quick it goes, and then I'll go to play it on the 4 and see how slow it goes by comparison. Not that it'll be like super slow, but I'll be able to tell, and then I can kind of report on that.
I mean, it's seriously, you're talking about 3 seconds. I mean, it really is impressive. You're going from one thing to the next. I know we'll talk about this in a minute, but I was going to say something about the quick resume thing. There is kind of a quick resume. It's almost like they call it. It's called switcher. That's what they call it. Just kind of have like your list of stuff that you've been into. You can go right out of it into another one. And I don't know. I guess it suspends the game you're in. I really haven't used it a whole lot.
Okay.
So, I mean, I have spent a lot of time downloading stuff today. Getting everything updated. That was the main thing. But that's another thing, man. It's pretty fast on the downloads too. I was impressed with that.
Yeah, that's another thing I want to try out on my end. All right, so let's go ahead and just dive into it. Let's kind of boot it up.
That's the best thing. All right, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead and
here we go.
Boot it up. Let's see what happens.
All right. First, you'll notice the blue lights. The blue lights are pretty awesome.
And by the way, this thing is a beast.
It is.
Okay,
it really
I'll post something on the social so you can see by comparison. It's a beast.
Let's see something. No. I mean, I was hoping it would do the whole startup. It really didn't. Wonder if I go. Let's try. Let's do this again. I want to do this.
Okay.
Let's turn it all the way off, and then start it there. I want you to see from the very beginning, because you can tell from that it's next gen. You remember when you were playing Resogun on PS4 and you looked in the bits that were blowing up, you're like, oh, look at that. That's next gen. Even though as simple as that game is, that's how I felt about this.
All right.
So we kind of had a hiccup on the first thing. Sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. And see, that's another thing I want to kind of mention too. The setup, we're obviously not in our usual spots in the palace, so be aware that we're going to be navigating how we're sitting.
Yeah,
you may hear. Obviously, I'm hoping you're hearing the noises in the background too, so you'll hear a little bit of the menu music and game play and whatnot.
And to me, like you talk about the noise, that's about as loud as I've heard it get. Here it goes.
Oh.
Could you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The little flakes, that's amazing. It's amazing.
Little flakes. He's all excited about some flakes, baby.
It's like somebody just threw a handful of damn glitter, and it's beautiful.
See, did you hear what we're talking about? We said fanboy. Did you hear all that?
It is beautiful. Bite my ass. All right, first, man, we got to jump into Astro's Playroom.
Okay.
Or unless you just want to kind of do
No. Actually,
Astro's look around.
Astro's Playroom was actually what I was hoping to kind of get my hands on first. But if you want to look at the menu first, let's do that.
Let me show you this. This is the PlayStation Store. Look here.
Okay.
You're in the PlayStation Store.
Boom! Look at that.
Yeah.
So he just hit a button, and you're already in it. And if you
just go left to right, and you're looking at everything,
Now, I will say this, and you correct me if I'm wrong, all right? Now, if you have a PlayStation app and you've been using that, they've recently updated it to kind of adhere to this new layout they have on the 5, which is great. It's much more fluid. Right. Everything's kind of accessible, one button to another, which I like. However, I did notice this on the app only, and I see that it's not the same here. Actually, click on that. Let me see if I'm mistaken, because again, I haven't been here. So, would you be able to add that to a cart? Yeah. Because I noticed I did not have that option, or at least I didn't see an option on the app.
Well, I mean, you go out here, you look here. You got a cart right there.
Right, but I mean, on the app, I was looking at adding games and going ahead and just kind of pre-purchasing for the 5, and it made me do everything separately. Now, it was not like it wasn't super inconvenient because it just kind of laid everything out.
Right,
but it wasn't like it wasn't one of those situations where I could just say add to cart, add to cart, add to cart, and then just do everything at once.
Right. Now, I will say, I told you I had little small gripes here and there. Mm-hmm. There is little things like, somehow or another, I got out here, and I went to, just say Miles Morales.
Okay.
Right, you see it says play, and you hear the music playing, right?
Yeah.
That's the PS5 version. But check this. You go, view product, I think it is. And maybe that's not it. Hold on. There's something, maybe I do it up here. Yeah. Hit the options. You see where it says game version?
Yeah.
All right. Now you can pick between the two. If I put the PS4 version in, I can pick the PS4 version. Somehow or another, I got on that, and it would not let me play earlier. And I had to figure out what happened. You know, that's a tiny gripe. I don't know if it does. This could just be something that I overlooked. I don't know. But, like, why would it not just automatically be, you know, it's PS5 version, it's PS5 disc. You know what I mean?
Yeah, why would you want to play the 4?
Well, if you put the PS4 version disc in.
I got you. Oh,
so
I see what you're saying.
I'm wondering if it would be like, okay, so this is PS4 version, so it's going to run off of an update.
Gotcha.
The PS5 version is all built in kind of thing. You know what I mean? I'm wondering if that's what it is, but I don't know how the hell I got to the PS4 version.
Yeah, that's really strange.
That was weird. Things that I noticed when I was updating, and this could just be because I was doing a lot at one time, but I put the disc in, it's downloading the... speaking of which, talking about downloading stuff, I put in Call of Duty. It had 3 different parts. I picked the zombies, of course. It put the zombies in first, took care of that, and then it let me... I could go in and play that while the rest of the game is downloading, which I thought that was kind of cool. But we had all... I guess we kind of heard all that. But if you took the disc out at a certain time, even though it said, hey, you're free to play the game... You think you're done putting its copy in the disc, but you take it out, and it says, insert the disc to finish the download. And I don't know if that's, like I said, I don't know if that's for everything. You got to keep the disc in to, you know, finish a download or what. Mm-hmm. But, you know, you got all your games here. This is your little thing. You switch in between games and media here, so you'll have all your...
See, I Netflix. Like that.
I do too. I really do like that.
Yeah, that kind of streamlines everything, because I hate that my game line is cluttered, because maybe sometimes I open up Spotify or I use something else, and it's not a super inconvenience, but it is nice to kind of have it organized a little bit to where you can just say, okay, well, here's my movies and TV and stuff, and then here are my games solely over here. I like that.
I like that too. And you'll notice, like, it's just the games. Like, if you want to, of course, here's your game library now. I'll do like this. That's what your library looks like now.
Yeah, I like that.
Kind of like Steam, I guess. Isn't that what Steam kind of looks like?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so that's all there. Everything is there. I went through earlier, and it was there as soon as I put my password in, which nice. I actually logged in with my phone. Like, it
Very
was,
cool.
You know, through the PlayStation app, which was a cool little thing.
Now, this is, like, none of this is actually installed. It's just showing what you own.
Well, actually, it says installed right there below.
Okay.
Where I have.
Well, some of it, yeah.
Yeah, some of it says installed. Where, you know, the ones that I have installed
gotcha.
For today, yeah.
Okay.
But, I like that layout. Works out pretty good.
Mm-hmm. It's nice to...
Yeah. Well, I guess right there you go to install. There you go.
Oh, very cool.
And then this is all your PlayStation Plus stuff right here.
See, now I kind of like that too, because in that way, because I've added stuff on my PlayStation Plus and I've forgotten. I was like, where the hell did this game come from? And then I don't remember, so I have to assume that's where it came from.
And this is another thing I like. The month right now, they're right here.
Nice.
They're right there for you to go to, and then everything that you've got from recent months, they're all right here.
Battlefront 2, was that one of them?
Yeah.
Wow, I don't remember. I don't remember.
Yeah. I mean, the last couple of months, like right before everything started kind of shifting towards PlayStation 5, they kind of started coming out with some pretty good games on there.
Now, Shadow of the Colossus, I would really like to see how that would run on here.
Yeah.
Just
I wish I would have downloaded it.
I'm trying to think of games that I knew had interest. Like, I won't say like invasive load times, but you know, those that you want to know how much better it could play.
Yeah.
On a faster console, even if it was just a little bit.
Right. All right.
Days Gone, that would be one where they have those little transition.
Yeah. I would love to see that. I want to do that. Well, you know, okay, so we were talking about the games in this little media bar right here.
Mm-hmm.
If you just, and this is something I've had to get used to, you know, because usually you have to hold it down, but when you hit that, this is where your other thing is.
Okay.
There's your switcher I was talking about. I would go in there and I would probably rotate between those two. We'll try that out too. I haven't really tried it out. But then you got your notifications. The trophies, man, they pop pretty damn quick too.
Cool.
Boom, you got it and it's there. There's your friends list, what it looks like. It's just a little better, kind of faster. There's what you see how if you got a PlayStation 5, that's what it looks like.
Right. Nice.
It's kind of cool. There was somewhere it tells you complete playtime on everything.
I did hear about that. I was curious about that.
And you can customize what all's on this. You can pick different things, like you can have your broadcast thing, accessibility, network.
And that would be good for streamers.
Right, exactly. And saying that, I've got the camera. I have no clue other than streaming what that damn camera is going to do. I got it because I thought it was going to work with my VR, and then shortly after I got it, it's not going to work with the VR. You got to have.
I thought I'd heard that you needed that camera for the VR. Mm-hmm. Now, again, I don't know.
No, and I got my adapter today. This is the camera adapter they talk about for the VR.
So that if you want to use that, you have to have that adapter.
If I want to use VR, I got to use this for the old camera, and I got to use a PlayStation 4 controller or the Move controller.
Wow, sounds like a lot of work.
It really does, and I'm wondering if it's even worth it. But I got this for free. You know, somebody sent it to me. I got it today.
That's the only thing I don't want my VR headset to do is make more work, because it's already feels like a chore. And then when you add more things that I have to do to set it up, then I'm just kind of like, I don't want to do that.
Right. Okay, let's try something.
Okay.
Hit your button on your thing and let's see what it does. I haven't signed in a guest or anything like that. I want to see how that works.
All right.
This is something new too.
Now I've not held one of these, and I'm gonna try to keep my mic up so if things change, I'm gonna
see if it. Okay, there you go.
Play as a one-time guest. How about that?
Yeah, it might let you do your phone.
Please wait.
Wait. There you go.
Okay, let's use my PlayStation app to easily sign in. And see, now you're getting to see how all this works live, and not in person, but live.
And we're not going to lie to you about it.
And we're just telling you how it's going to work. Now, how would I do this?
You go to your app, and then it says something about signing in.
I don't see.
Open the app and go to settings. Sign in on PS5.
Settings. Dun, 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 dun. It's doing something. It's giving me something, and it's going around in circles. It's taking here we go. Did y'all like my song?
I loved it. I thought it was beautiful. I give it a 7 out of 10.
Dun, 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 we're going in circles again, and it says Sony with a little white screen. Here we go. Friends, gaming. It says privacy settings and all this other stuff. I don't know what's happening now.
When you went to settings, you can't go to sign in on PS5.
Well, it's not. I'm pressing things. Nothing's happening. I don't understand why this has got to be so hard.
Of course, you can do it the old school way if you know your password.
It is stupid. Why is it? Because it asked me. It's like you said. Open the app. No, I don't want. I hit. All right, let me try this again, people. Hang on. I'm gonna close it down. Make sure I'm opening the app. Okay, I've done that. I'm gonna hit the settings button. Here we go. I did it wrong. What is the code? 064383. Done and done. Look at that. I'm all set.
Look at that. Look on the screen. Boom.
Boom. Is it just what? So it's not going to do my password?
No, I did it. It's working. Doing something.
Okay.
We get the little. There you go.
Look at there.
You're in.
I am in. All I had to do was type in a number, and boom, I'm in.
All right.
How easy is that? You know what? I actually like that. Have you
I
ever
like it
had
too.
like those apps, like your Netflix or Hulu or whatever, and they're just like, hey, we want you to sign in with your long ass password using that remote control in your hands. Like, no, give me that app sign in. So all I have to do is press a couple of buttons or something. You know, don't do this crap to me.
So it's probably retrieving your information, which that's going to run off my internet. And don't let that.
All right. Yeah, I understand that. Now, see, right now, I don't want to do all this stuff. I'm good. Just keeping it simple for now. I'll set up all this when I get my own. How about keep a low profile?
Do your thing.
Huh?
So do your thing.
All right, there we go. I'm gonna keep a low profile for now because I'm secretly sneaking in on PS5. That's right. I'm here to focus on the games. What is this? Data usage.
Go to limited data only. That's what I did.
Yeah, right now we'll worry about all that later. We're trying to keep it simple. I'm not trying to take over. I just want to play. And if I could play a little bit on my profile, that's better. That's fantastic.
Yeah, here we go.
Look at that.
All right, now here we go. I want you to go to
Switch your screen.
go to Astro's Playroom.
Why is it I can't move?
Oh, hold on. Hit the PS button.
There we go.
No, did you move it?
I did not.
Okay, now you are.
Am I? Up. There we go. Look at that. Look what I'm doing. I'm moving stuff. I'm playing it. All right. I'm gonna hit that. Why is it still not?
All right, hit the PS button again. Oh, maybe I need it. Was that you?
I did.
All right, go back up. I don't understand why it's. This is a learning process. Let me.
Yeah,
hit it.
we're learning here, people.
All right, now. Oh, I did that.
See, now,
Wait, am I even on?
thing.
Oh, I'm on.
I don't understand. I've
I don't
got
either.
this
This is
controller
weird.
here. And it's not letting me do things.
All right, hit the PS button again for maybe it'll
Terrible.
swap to you. This is a learning process. There we go. Now you do your thing.
Look at that.
Now it's you. There you go.
Now it's me.
Go to play.
All right, I'm gonna play Astro's Playroom. I'm gonna hold my mic. If I feel like I'm far away, I'll just keep it up. All right. This controller does feel kind of it's kind of nice.
It is
Ergonomic. Got a little heft to it. I don't really guess it's got to be slightly heavier than
It is.
before.
It is.
Ooh,
I mean, I got one right here. Check it out.
Because you don't think about it when you're holding it.
It really is. Yeah.
But
it
then,
is. Check it out. It is. It's a little heavier.
yeah,
Not too bad though. It's not a bad heavy.
no. I don't feel like you're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm holding a brick for however long. Y'all hear all that? And I just felt this controller move in such a way that I wasn't sure about.
Just wait, dude. When you're walking around, you can feel every little bitty step. This little tink tink tink, little robots walking, tink 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 tink. You can feel it.
All right,
Or a
now,
little tink tink.
it says, welcome to Astro's Playroom. This experience was created to show you some of the cool tricks possible with your DualSense wireless controller. Ready to join Astro for an adventure inside your PS5? Let's dive in. It really does have kind of
Look
a
at that.
different
Look at the
vibe
stars.
to it.
Look at that. It's like somebody threw stars just on my TV. It's real. That's real.
That's real.
I tell you one thing about this game is all the nostalgia that's in
Oh,
it.
wow.
It's like a PlayStation museum. And you're gonna get like media molecule. What was that one game? Tearaway. You're gonna get. Hold the controller. You'll feel it. Kind of goes all the way up. This is
Okay.
cool. Pull the triggers.
Oh, wait a second. I'm trying to get resituated. Here we go. All right. Oh, wow.
Did you feel
Okay.
how tight?
Yeah.
Now do me a favor. Tap the PS button. Just tap it. Or tap it again. Is it not working?
It's not letting me.
Oh, push the PS button.
No. Okay, so here's what I'm.
There you go.
All right.
All right, now pull the triggers. You can feel them. You see how light they are? All right,
Okay.
now go back into the game.
So what Todd just had me do is open up a menu. because the L and R triggers on the back, I guess, would be L2 and R2, as they're basically designated. The very loose triggers right now. Okay, now if I'm going back into the game, they're telling me to push down on them. I'm barely pushing down on them, and I can feel force coming back, as if they're not going down like they were before.
Right.
So they're stopping. So it's going to make me push it harder, which I did, and now the controller's shooting fire out of its ass.
Yeah, and that's what they call the adaptive triggers.
But you feel it feels like a trigger. Like you feel pressure coming back on it. That's interesting. That's very, very cool.
I'm telling you. Wait till you start playing the game. You shoot a gun in this game, and it changes the shit.
All right, touchpad. I'm using the touchpad. I'm touching stuff.
Move everything on your controller, like push buttons and stuff. Look at it. Oh, not that button.
Oh.
This is cool too. Kind of the.
I went from touchpad to motion sensor, and
you can feel the vibrating in
Yeah.
it. It's almost like you can feel them moving around in there, like there's something in it.
It does. There are like little, because it showed the little astrobots flying to it, kind of like from the old PlayStation 4.
And that's what I say. Like, this is nothing new. I just feel like it's kind of refined.
What they've done here, kind of like what you said, it feels like the way it's rumbling, the motion, it feels like there's something in it.
You can literally feel like almost like something is going all the way to the tip of the bottom of the controller. Like you've poured a drink out into the other side and it just fills up the entire shoulder of the controller. You know what I mean?
Like as soon as I tilt it one direction, you feel all the weight and vibration move to one side. That's really neat.
Yeah.
Microphone?
Yeah.
I guess I'm supposed to be blowing into it.
Yeah.
I guess I did something.
Blow it harder.
I don't know.
Yeah, it'll spark. If you gotta kind of blow it
Oh,
harder.
okay. Well, I didn't do it right, people. Now we're going to the Twilight Zone, which is the PlayStation 5, or at least it's floating in air.
I mean, even that's next gen.
Yeah, they showed. I didn't even mention that, people. That was like we didn't. It showed all the other past PlayStations as you were floating through space, and then we got here. Up. We're back to the controller again. Up, and I just tossed out one of those little astrobots.
That is the Astrobot.
He's got a little cape, everything.
Do you feel it? Do you feel this walking? It's amazing.
So as what he's talking about is as I'm moving around the little astrobot, you can kind of feel like this little tapping feeling.
Like just like you could almost feel it like in just one part of your hand. It's like they can make every part of the controller. They just say, "I want this part to have a tap." It does it. Like so the whole surface.
Yeah. So it's literally feeling him run, which is kind of a neat little thing that we've never really. Because I mean, vibrations and stuff like that—that's one thing. But the way this is, it's very precise.
Different. Yes.
Now I'm breaking up some power buttons. Okay, things are falling apart. What am I doing now? Hello.
Go punch the glass.
Oh, and I'm punching glass. I'm mad. I'm mad at the glass. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna grab this here and I'm gonna yank it. You kind of feel the. Okay. So fans are coming out of the ground.
That's gonna try to PlayStation.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to keep a running commentary, so I'm not just sitting here playing it like, oh man, what's going on? And you're all just sitting there going, this is dead air. I just hear music. So a PlayStation just came out of the ground. Looks like a palace too. Wow.
This is kind of like your hub of the game. You can go to any world that you play on this game.
Okay. Oh shit.
From here. Yeah.
You hear me?
Watch. He gets pissed off at you. Watch him.
Oh. So I was punching the glass, and the little robot underneath punched me back through the glass. Very interesting. Okay, here's another interesting feeling about the haptic feedback. As I'm walking on the glass, the tapping sensation changes.
I know it is. It's crazy.
It's definitely something unique. All right, let's go look into PlayStation Labo, whatever this is. All right, well, I just hopped into this PlayStation Labo. It looks like a lab of sorts, wouldn't you know it? Hey, I just got hit by a car. I don't know what's going on in here. There's just a bunch of little astrobots doing shit.
Hey, push the options button with the 3 lines just to get an idea how big this little thing that comes built into this game.
Okay, well, I guess I'm being...
Act like you're hitting pause.
I did.
Wait, which one did you hit?
This one.
No, hit this one.
You said
The
3
little
lines.
lines sideways.
Well, that's 3 little lines.
That's the share button. Go hit circle. Get out of that. That's what you would hit, like the share or create. That's the create
Gotcha.
button. Hit the other one. There you go. That's how
Holy
big
crap.
this game is. I mean, this is something that's just made to show you how all the different ways that controller can work. But this is like in itself, it has a platinum trophy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's to me what I've played so far. I've played through about 3 or 4 worlds on here, and it feels like some of the best Mario games that you've played.
Okay, I'm messing around in what looks to be a...
Oh, here you go.
Oh, God, it's... Why is it...
Is it fighting you? What do you do with this hand?
Oh, maybe I'm supposed to move it.
Maybe you got to move Astro. See if you can grab him.
Ah. I have to have coins. Maybe I didn't get enough
Oh,
coins.
hit some of those things right there. You'll get coins out of those.
Ah, come here, you little mongrels. So I'm just beating the hell out of some astrobots. I got a bunch of coins.
Now check it out.
Now I'm going to go in there, and now
Yeah,
I'm going to try.
I haven't done this part yet, so this is kind of cool.
Okay, so... and I just
you
caught
got
a
you
ball, and I don't know what
Is that
to
a
do.
puzzle piece? You got to squeeze it?
There we go. All right.
There you go. You got your trophy.
Woo, and look at there. I got a trophy. And now,
You got your another
crush
one.
it. Yeah, and I'm going to get it. I'm going to crush it. I'm crushing your head. I crushed a can.
What if you could turn it upside? Oh, you don't have any more coins.
Crap. All right. Well, I guess you had to have 100
Oh, here
coins.
you go. This is what the puzzle pieces do.
Okay. So apparently I unlocked some puzzle pieces for a puzzle. Big surprise, right?
Yeah.
That's what puzzles are.
Hey, bye, buddy.
Bye.
They're so friendly.
I'm just going to run around.
So this is not really a world as much as
No,
I
this
thought.
seems
So
to be more like a hub for...
maybe you go here to, that's where you, because you collect coins, that's where you go, you cash them in.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense. Okay. I wondered what you would do with those coins.
All right, so I'm leaving the lab, and I'm going to go...
Go do, and I tell you, it's really fun. Go do, maybe it's that one. It's the SSD Super Speedway or something like that.
Let's see.
I think this is what this one's called. No, not that one.
Speed run. Cooling springs.
Although I heard that one's cool too, but I think maybe it's this one. No,
See, GPU jungle.
maybe it's one of these. Maybe it's that or that. Yeah, that one. Do this one.
All right,
It's pretty fun because this
SSD.
one's the one where in a minute you'll do some hang gliding in this one, and you'll get that gun.
Okay.
I want you to feel that machine gun. It's really cool.
Just got some more coins. What are you saying? Go, go, Astro, go, go. And doing some basic platforming pretty much.
And there's going to be puzzle pieces hidden.
Okay. So, looking for puzzle pieces. I just found some hidden coins.
Yeah, I didn't even find those.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, see.
Just looking around. Beating the crap out of things. What are you? Where-
That's a check mark. That's where you
Okay.
kind of check, save your spot.
All right, so I've unlocked something, and I guess here's... Ooh, okay. Okay, so now this is very precise, and I'm going to flick off. And I'm
And you
flicking.
control with the.
Oh. And now I'm controlling with the thing, and I'm doing... Oh, my God! All right, so I'm hang gliding through this neon city. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to die. No, I didn't. I'm fine.
He didn't die. He didn't die, ladies and gentlemen.
I did all right. Okay. And... Oh, I just beat the shit out of some kid.
With the camera.
What is going on over here?
You'll notice they act. I think that is Elena, and that's her cameraman, maybe. They act out scenes from different...
Oh, okay. So like from...
I think, maybe, I don't know for sure if that's what that is.
Very interesting. Bizarre. I don't know.
You'll see God of War. That's on there sometimes. You'll see Little Big Planet.
Ooh. Here we go. I mean, I really can't say much more about what's going on right now other than just it's some platforming action to really kind of get you involved with it.
It's some really good platforming. I was surprised.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's definitely a great way to get familiar with everything. I'm going to go to this puzzle piece right here. Woo! Oh, God, no. Okay,
now, here you go. You can see how fast it loads back up. And boom.
Was pretty quick. Getting back to it.
Yeah.
Up y'all's. I'm on over here. I'm gonna fly.
So what do you think? That was probably maybe a 1 second, 1.5 second.
Yeah, it wasn't much of a load at all, really. Okay. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get it.
You gonna get it?
Did I get it?
Oh, you got it last time. Did you get coins for
How
it?
did I do that?
You get coins if you get close to things. Sometimes it'll let you just have it.
Cool. I guess. And I made it. Woo! Woo! I don't know where
Final
I'm at.
Fantasy, the sword, isn't that Cloud?
Oh yeah,
Cloud.
Cloud sword.
Yeah.
And they even put the light on it, just like in the. That's awesome. That's
Punch
cool. Punch it. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna punch. Yeah. Ow! Whoop my ass. All right. That's enough of that.
If you can't see it, he's flipping it. All right, so hold this right here. You're gonna hold the square button, get beside it, and hold the square button, let it charge up, and then punch it.
I got you. Woo! All right, now I just made something, a big flower, flip around and do some wild stuff, or some real wild stuff. And then, see, I'm just gonna keep platforming through. Todd, you could be like my color man, going like, and he's going through here, and he's going back there.
Yeah, I'm really not that colorful though.
Well, that's all right.
I'm still amazed. Like I'm watching this like a kid. Like I'm.
Woo! All right, now I'm flying again. Oh my goodness!
Watch these dudes. Oh, see, okay, you can't
Oh,
see.
my God.
Like it's like he's in a minefield on a hang glider, and these dudes like are. I guess they have electricity on them.
Yeah.
You can't touch them.
Can't touch it.
It wasn't MC Hammer.
All right, I'm back at it. I'm back at it again. And typical, got to rewind kind of stuff with platformers.
Yeah.
You got to redo a few things.
Yeah, and the checkpoints I found are pretty good. They're not too far apart. There's some challenging parts.
I'm having such a hard time with this. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with this.
Stay to the middle at that part.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm
thing.
overcorrecting. That's what I'm doing here. But hey, I'm getting extra coins.
Oh yeah. I got all kinds of coins.
Punched a flower again.
I wonder if you can get everything out of that machine.
Well, what machine?
That machine, where you pulled the lever.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm sure you could.
I wonder if you could actually, if there's a trophy for getting everything out of it.
Well, it gave me one for what was it, one?
You got 2 or 3 trophies for...
starting to get stuff out of it.
Follow where the coins are.
All right, whoa.
All right.
There we go.
There's a puzzle piece.
And I got a puzzle piece to boot.
Yeah.
Look at there. I'm the man
You are the man.
for this moment.
What are they doing up there?
We'll go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm being so mean to all these little guys. Look at this.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Look at this.
Oh, there's a puzzle piece.
Look
That's
at
one that I
this.
missed. Way to go, guy.
How about that?
Now I'll go back and get that.
See,
Look
I
at
just
look,
helped
Pyramid Head.
Pyramid. Oh yeah.
That's Silent Hill, right?
Yep. Very cool. All right.
I found a few of those like off the beaten path. What's going on up here? See if you can. Oh, that's Pain. I remember that game. Do you remember it? Hit him in the back. See if it shoots him. Boom. There you go.
So I just knocked this little guy off, and he hit a wall.
If you remember Pain, it was like you were had a lot ragdoll physics, and you would shoot a dude off of a catapult into a city, and you'd make him knock stuff over. And you remember that game at all?
Yeah.
It was on PS3.
All right, what else we got up here? Got
Ratchet and Clank.
We've got
this dude's humping this.
Yeah, he looks
that's
like
sexual. That is.
He is humping that rocket.
Which kind of turns me on.
He even has hearts in his eyes.
Helgoss. Look what they got in their arm. The aim controllers. Oh, that was kind of cool.
Nice.
That's a pretty cool little touch. This dude, I don't know what he's doing. Is that Elvis? That's a pelvic thrust if I've ever seen one.
But what are they freaking out over with this?
That guy right there, I guess.
Maybe it's a zombie?
Maybe? Oh, you know what that was? I wonder if, was that Resistance?
Could have
Did
been.
he have 3 eyes?
I didn't notice. Yep, I'm waiting for it to come back.
Oh, you're going to love this part, dude. This is where it deals with the adaptive triggers a whole lot right here.
All right.
You're gonna get this little like space pod. You kill this guy with your lasers that come out of your feet when you hover.
Woo! Look at there. Now see, that was one thing I don't know if I ever touched on, but yeah, lasers come out of my feet.
Yeah.
And they help you hover. But I guess they're also good for weapons.
You played Dreams, right? Did you play Dreams?
A little bit.
I feel like Astro was the robot that you played as in that game.
Okay.
Do you remember?
I guess I don't.
I feel like, because I remember those feet. I feel like that's
you
who
could
it
have
was.
been. Yeah.
This is cool. Gotta zip
All right.
it up.
I'm gonna zip him up. He's in the rocket. He's zipped up into his own little.
All right,
rocket.
now you're gonna control with the triggers does your power and your steer like this.
All right, people. I gotta explain this to you. As I'm
Yes.
sitting there pushing on the triggers, you feel a rumble on the triggers.
And it fights back.
And I barely did anything, and I didn't go up very far, but you just kind of felt it like, brrr, brrr, and it's just kind of rumbling in my fingers. It's kind of neat. And now I'm gonna go big time. I'm gonna go all the way up.
Top shelf, baby.
Ooh, ooh. And I'm controlling it. Oh, I'm missing stuff. Oh my goodness.
And you can slow him down. Like you can barely get in there and hover. Just barely push it down.
All right. So yeah, what I was doing earlier. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
I'm going down.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
There's you a puzzle piece.
Look at there. Found a puzzle piece. Did I
What we
miss
got there?
something?
What game is that?
I don't know. Feel like I should know.
I don't know. They're filming it though. Whatever. He's walking on some kind of tightrope with different designs in it.
I feel like I know that game, or I should know it. We got to look up. Someone knows these Easter eggs.
Somebody. It's every first-party PlayStation game or exclusive throughout history.
Yeah.
It's just like this whole game is like an homage to.
Blow that shit up. I just lit some dynamite, people, and oh my goodness, something blew up.
Ooh, here you go. This is cool too. You get artifacts.
And I got an artifact.
What you got there? I had
Which
one of
is,
those. The multi-tap.
Multi-tap. Does anybody remember that?
Do you remember it?
No. It's a PS2 multi-tap. I don't know what that is.
I believe, if I remember right, you could hook in 4 controllers to it.
All right. Still pretty cool.
You also had memory cards for each slot.
Gosh, you just feel it in the, like, as you're controlling it. I don't know. It's such a neat little thing to feel the rockets. It's not in the entire controller. It's in the triggers.
Yeah, that's what
It makes a difference.
That makes me excited for games like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Especially, we read yesterday, like every single gun on that game is tuned for those adaptive triggers. And if it's a heavier gun, it's a harder pull when you're aiming, Mm-hmm. But not only that, when you shoot it, is the rumble going to change for each gun? How does a machine gun feel compared to like a pistol that's a semi-automatic compared to a fully automatic,
Right.
It's kind of cool.
Oh my goodness, I got shocked. Oh god damn, I knew they would mess me up. And I'm still trying to get used to the controls here, this motion control thing. Of course, it's a little awkward having the controller and the mic and everything together, so bear with me. I'm usually not this bad.
You're doing fine.
All right, and I can slow down. I just need to take it easy.
You find that sweet spot, man, that you can just, you could actually just sit there and just hover in one spot.
Ooh, what we got
Your
over
butt.
here? What do we got over here?
Go over and blast just up through that and hold it. Boom. Get off him, Mr. Spider.
And I found another artifact.
A memory card.
A PlayStation 2 memory card. We all remember
Congratulations to you, Mr. Steven.
Those gigantic 8 megabyte cards.
Funny enough, it looks like the Xbox storage thing now.
Yeah. All right. So we're just going to float on. Oh, look at that. And they gave me a little
shortcut.
How about
look
that?
At there.
Thank you so much.
Here's your
where
spot you have been having trouble at.
Ooh. Careful. 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 Woo! So there's wind and it's picking me up and it caused me to hit the electric walls. So now I'm just trying to float through peacefully.
I love how it kind of feels like maybe that was like water cooling,
Whoop.
you know, something kind of, the inside of the SSD, you know, that they talk about.
Woo.
And
I think I reached my goal.
And there's open circuits that are hanging out, and that's it's kind of like spikes almost. You just kind of run into them, electrified, you die.
Woo! I made it. Woo!
You're almost to the gun up here.
All right, look at here.
Oh,
you schmucks! I was sitting there looking at somebody.
He fucked you up.
He just. God,
I wonder if you can pull that after he hits. I just now noticed that.
Yeah.
I bet that's how you kill him because I couldn't kill him earlier.
How we gonna do it?
All right,
And then I'm gonna grab your ass. Oh my goodness!
You got him!
Woohoo! So what about you? What are you doing?
Look at that, Devil May Cry.
Yep, it certainly is.
I love how they're all filming it when every little scene.
So this kind of makes you want to go back and look at everything.
Yeah.
Like really, really observe what everybody's
Watch these
doing.
particles out here. Look at that. I mean, that's something. You know what I mean?
Todd is so excited over particles.
I love that. I don't know why.
Did I just die?
You did. He just spit a booger,
spit
a spiky
big
booger.
old snotty
Look a lot like
ass.
the coronavirus. He just spit on you.
I gotta remember what button to hit. Attack, jump. Everything's just as it is. What are you doing? Grab it. Let's watch him sparkles again.
Boom.
Woo!
It's at the very end when it just. I'm just gonna shut up about the particles.
Damn it, he did it again.
That green dude
I
has
thought I
beat
was
your
just
ass.
gonna jump over his head and that would be it.
You thought.
But he was like, no, you're gonna think something else in a minute.
You had to pull his dreadlock out. Had one dreadlock.
Sparkles.
This is my favorite
Been
part.
dying again, people.
Boom. There you
Booger
go.
dude over here is like really messing me up. I don't know what the hell.
There you go. Let him spit and you can get him.
Woo! I just threw you, man. You died.
Oh shit! Look out!
Oh my goodness! Who?
Watch
the
out,
hell are
because
you?
spikes come out of.
All right, so now some other dude showed up with spikes. It's like I'm getting into the harder spot, and they've been.
There's a spot on here in a minute, man. I was like, oh shit! It took me a minute. I got a little frustrated.
I think that's where I'm at right now. It's like they held your hand for a while, and I'm like, all right, now we're playing. We stopped playing, so now you've really got to do it. You're on your own.
You know, that's the one thing I noticed about this game. It was
Hell no!
if you would have killed all three of them with punches real quick, you got a trophy.
Ah, crap. Well, something to aim for next time.
Look at that! Look at that! Look,
Woo.
sparkles, twinkle, twinkle, bitches.
All right, now I'm jumping up on what looks to be. Oh my God! I did it again. Some schmuck with his jokery ass looking hair. All right, we'll get there. We're going up in space.
Pay attention to that down there.
What is that?
You can't get that yet. You can get it when you get the gun. You'll have to have the gun.
So I cannot go down there.
You can go down there, but you won't be able to get in there. There might be a puzzle piece underneath that thing. There's some little big planet. Yeah, there you go. There's your puzzle piece.
Oh, look at that. Now see, Little Big Planet. Oh yeah, it is. That is. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. See, all right. Now, what are you filming? Resogun, right?
Oh, yep, that's exactly what that is.
Ah, nice. Okay. Yeah, you guys have to see all this stuff that we're talking about. Hopefully, you can utilize what we're saying here. And
if you're a big PlayStation fan, it really kind of just you get to see everything.
Okay. Now I got to try. Hang on. Oh, I guess just talking into it did the trick.
Yeah, I guess so.
Are you gonna? Yeah, you go. There you go. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Give
I didn't
Daddy
wanna
some
do that.
coins.
I was scared.
I was a little scared for you.
And I'm going to come up here and I'm going to get that. And then, what are y'all doing? That looks like some dude stuck in a rock.
He is. Is that Winnie the Pooh?
I mean, I don't really know what they're doing. He's chipping away at a rock. Now, if anybody can tell me what that is, what game
That's not a game
this
because
is.
they're always filming the games.
Okay,
You
so
see
they're
him
not
put on
filming a
his,
game.
you see him put on his,
Oh my God! There was an asteroid just damn near killed me. And I found a new artifact. It's a PlayStation 2 disc. Look at that. It's a disc. We all forgot what disc looks like. I'm just kidding.
You know, it said blue is the new black. I think that's because, if I'm not mistaken, all the PlayStation 1 games had black on the bottom.
I could have, yeah.
I can't remember. I feel like I remember that being a thing, but that I could be wrong.
All right, now I'm going to go the other way here. Which, oh God. Dynamite boy, just don't kill me. Please, don't kill me. Oh, look at that. And it blew up a little hole. Now I got this thing. All right.
Oh, here you go. You fixed that.
Woo! I'm sorry. I'm freaking out.
This is where you're going to feel the gun. The gun is underneath that.
All right, now I'm going for this gun here. What we got here? All right, I got a gun. Woo!
All right, don't shoot it at anything yet, except out in the space. But I want you to just shoot it.
Oh wow! You do feel it kind of
It's cool.
push back on you a little bit.
And it's just how the rumble, the rumbles in each trigger.
Yeah, it's. You can really feel like the feedback from the bullets going off. Oh my God! Boogers is shooting at me and everything. Y'all good? Good.
They're good, bro.
Do kind of like this. Okay, now I'm going up here and I'm shooting more booger shooters. I'm going to shoot that and then I'm going to shoot all these other snot heads and booger snots. Oh my God. Now,
There's that one down there.
I don't really know what to do here, but, oh, I screwed up. I saw that a mile away. So what happened is booger shooter shot some snot at me and I wasn't really paying much attention. Well, I was paying attention. I didn't react properly. That's what happened.
The gun to me so far, that and the spaceship has been one of the coolest things.
Yeah. So now I'm just and I do have the trigger down all the way, so that's another thing to kind of keep in mind. But you feel like a lot of the pull back on it, which is really cool. Because I guess it would be very. I wouldn't say it. It's a nice simulation to what it would probably feel like to shoot a gun in a manner of speaking.
Right.
Now, damn booger shooters.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
my good God! They just came out of nowhere.
Boo, motherfucker.
Look at me. Look at me.
Well, there you go.
All right. Now what about this thing down here now? Can I?
You can go back and get it later.
All right. I don't need to go back and do it now.
Yeah, it's not a make or
Tightrope
break.
time, right?
Yeah.
Woo!
What was the feeling you got on that?
You kind of feel like
What's
sizzling down the middle.
What's he filming over here? Look at that.
I don't know. So what it is there's a ship in space and it's just going up and down and up and down and there's guys hanging off of it, but I don't really know. Because we said Resogun earlier, and even though the ship
That
kind
ship
of resembles
looks
that,
different.
but it's definitely not that. I don't know what that is.
Well, maybe it's one of the Resogun. You had a few different Resogun ships.
Yeah, but I feel like they would have done something different as opposed to doing that again. Woo! Alright, so I'm getting more coins floating around. Okay. Oh, I punched somebody. Where did my gun go? So,
You don't have it anymore.
Oh, okay. So I lost my gun. Great. Fantastic. Oh, but see, now I suckered some guys to come down here and chase me, and they're still not dead. Son of a bitch. All right, but now they are. So I
With
did.
that Big
I did
Daddy
good.
coin.
Look at that. Look at that. Let me get. All right. So what am I doing here? I'm lighting stuff up. I'm lighting more dynamite. That's what's happening here. And I hope everybody's enjoying what's going on right now. I know you're not seeing it, but perhaps you're hearing it proper. and you're just enjoying the commentary. Maybe you're playing it at home.
Yeah. So.
All right, now I'm getting into another pod, and I'm zipping up, and now.
And when you zip up, you swipe up on the touchpad to zip.
Now I'm doing this thing. I should have known that was going to happen. Oh my God. Yep, I'm turning.
Do you hear the water in the controller?
I do. Oh my God. And then there's...
this was the part that frustrated me.
All right, so here we go. I can do this. Whee! And I'm a little dude, and I'm duding it up. I'm flying through space. I'm collecting coins. And then
in a fishbowl. You're in a fishbowl now.
I'm in a fishbowl, and I'm gonna slow. Oh, where you going? I go. And slow. See, so I don't. Nope. I've screwed up. I've made mistakes.
That's gonna go down and loop in. I think you'll probably get a puzzle piece. I'm not sure. If you want to go up, is the way that you're gonna end up going.
Oh God, no! I did it again. So you said there's a puzzle piece down there?
I can't remember.
Okay, well I'm gonna try. What are you doing? Oh, you son of a bastard! I'm gonna do this. I want to try. Yeah, look at there. I got that puzzle piece, baby. Now, where am I going?
Go back up.
Oh my God! Please don't hurt me. Now, another thing I didn't mention, but fly very cautiously with 1 or 2 rockets. Oh my God, I just missed something. It might have been a coin, but I assume it was a puzzle piece. I'm going in. Go in. There we go. Yeah, now there's electricity, and it's going to die, and I'm just going to keep on moving. Look at that. Look at what I did.
Yeah, what is
that?
That is a...
PlayStation 2. Look at that.
That's the slim version.
I found a PlayStation 2 slim version. They didn't specify, but still, that's what it was.
Oh, I like how it got rid of everything.
Yeah, that was nice.
Watch those things.
Oh my God! I just hit something. That's not cool. Why is that? Why is that a thing? Woo! Yeah, woo! Oh my goodness! All right, got somewhere. Now there's electrical things, and I'm just floating around. And there's a whole lot of. Oh my God! I'm gonna fry. Nope. This way.
This is the frustrating part right here.
All right, yep. I can see it already.
Those things make you bounce.
All right. And
Keep going.
Oh, good.
Yeah, this was the part. This was the part right here. I got mad about.
So what I did is I assumed I could do something that I knew I shouldn't have. I got cocky.
Yeah. They tempt you with that damn Pete. Oh, there you go.
Oh, damn.
Look, you had. I didn't see that earlier. There's a spot you can just go get into.
All right. So I'm trying not to be. I'm trying not to go slow, but I'm trying not to go fast either. It's a little.
Oh shit! See, I didn't. Go back down.
I'm going down.
I didn't even know this was down there.
Going down,
I know
baby.
I've seen them down here, but I didn't know how to get down to these guys.
So.
Uh-oh.
I think I've just found like a secret little area.
You found a new artifact, which is is this the SingStar microphone?
SingStar
Added to the collection.
Wow.
Oh, you could have actually interacted with it. You could have talked into it.
Oh, damn.
You know, that was kind of cool.
So I'm gonna assume it's everything.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so let's get up out of here. This is really cool to find all these little things like that because, you know, especially if you're a lifelong fan, little things like that. There's nice little Easter eggs. Oh, okay. Now let me get my bearings. Oh God! Ugh.
Oh, you made it.
Woo!
Turn the thing blue. There you go.
Oh, the hell were you?
Oh, this sucks. There's wee little things that come up. You gotta light those up. Light them up.
Oh shit!
Oh, get away!
All right, so I'm guessing this is a boss fight.
This is a boss battle, yeah.
All right. Boss battle inside the ship, and...
Here, you got that one. Oh! Oh! Now the next one's going to pop out over there. There it is. Get it, get it, get it. Get it! Yes, you got it. You won.
Woo!
You got it. Now go light him up. Light his ass up.
Now your ass is lit. Woo! Now I'm out, and I won. Woo! I guess.
Do you notice how different it feels with this walking on this thing?
Did y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
That would be what, the PlayStation 4 startup?
And that's the 2.
Oh yeah, it is a 2. Yeah.
So everything we found was essentially the 2. So this is all about the 2. I'm walking on this rainbow bridge that looks like it's laced with nothing but
the sacred symbols.
The 4 symbols. And there's a tinging sensation as you're walking. I'm gonna pull these little things here. Oh my goodness, and I found a PlayStation 2. A big, bulky ass PlayStation 2. The Emotion Engine trophy just popped.
See how fast they pop, too? Look at them sparkles, man. Damn.
Look at them sparkles. That just sparkled all up into space.
All right, man, so
look at that.
What game you want to try out?
All right, well, we are an hour in. We've discussed everything. You've heard me kind of play Astro's game room. I personally, right now, I'm getting all these puzzle pieces. Oh my God! Look at all these puzzle pieces that I got. Now I'm back in the labo. But what I want to do is I would really like to try.
I think see how it does it. It gets all your stuff that you got.
Yeah.
And lays it out. It's kind of like a museum almost.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, if you look in the labo, it looked like a big white void last time I was in here, but now with all the puzzle pieces, it's kind of filling up the room and kind of decorating it. So and you can. I didn't even see these. I don't know how the fuck I didn't see them. But the PlayStations are in there. The disc, all the artifacts that I pretty much found are laid out.
Which makes me think that it's going to be dedicated to 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, because if you look at the way it's laid out, this is only in 1/4 of the grid that's laid out on the floor. So that's probably right.
This is the room that we were in before, where we had the machine that shoots, kind of like one of those machines where you pull the lever, the chicken spins, and an egg falls out, and you open it up, you got a toy. Mm-hmm. That'd be fair?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to play Miles Morales.
Okay.
I want to see Spider-Man in action.
Gotcha.
So.
I believe I got Call of Duty in here. Oh, and another thing. We actually have buttons again. There's no heat sensor buttons.
Yeah. Which is nice.
Yeah. I missed the buttons. I know you had, like, for a minute, you had the long bar.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that. I didn't like that.
It's a way we're playing. You hear the music of Astro's Playroom. Nope. I'm trying to sing along with it, but I don't really know the song, so you're just gonna have to forgive me. I really wish you guys could see this. Like, if you don't have one, this thing is a monster compared to the other one. I mean, it's like if what's a good analogy here? Like, what's a game where they
the PlayStation Pro look semi-pro, just like I told you yesterday.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, what would be a good game or like the characters in the games, and then you got the little ones, and then you got the bigger ones, but then you got the real big ones. You know, like the enemies and stuff like that.
Well, and Mario Brothers probably has something like that.
Okay, no, I got it. Breath of the Wild, since I've been playing that, all right? Yeah. You got the Moblins, and then you got those big Moblins, so you got the Hobgoblins, I think that's what they're called, the little guys, and they're like little pigs, and they run around, and they're like, meh. And then you got the bigger ones, okay, and that's like they're the Moblins, and that's what the PlayStation 4 is. And then you got the Hinox, which are those big fat bastards sleeping on their backsides, and you come up on, and then you got to shoot them in the eye.
They even got the belly over here.
Yeah. So I mean, that's size comparison is what I'm talking about. If you were to come up across that. All right. So now I'm going into Miles Morales, baby. I can't believe it. Y'all don't realize what I mean. If Sony didn't, if Microsoft had Spider-Man, I mean, I'd probably be an Xbox man right now.
They wouldn't do it this good.
They probably wouldn't, but
It's all in the studio, man.
Insomniac Games presents Marvel Studios' game. It's not saying any of this. I'm kind of rolling with it. Okay, we'll see. Would you like to watch a recap of the events leading up to this moment?
Hell yes.
Well, I haven't played this.
No, it shows you part 1.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've already seen this.
But have you played this?
I have played this, yeah.
Okay.
This
I just don't want anything spoiled for me.
no, this just shows you the first game.
All right, so what they're gonna do? We're gonna look at a recap. No thanks. I can.
About a year ago,
Yeah.
my life was pretty normal.
Y'all
I
hear
lived
that?
in the greatest place ever. Brooklyn.
Book.
Present.
Word.
Had cool parents and loved all things science and superheroes.
Showing some clips from the old game.
When my dad was killed in the City Hall bombing,
Yeah, do y'all remember that? That happened in the other
It
game.
was a sad
I
day.
couldn't believe he was gone. But Peter Parker and his Aunt May,
Oh my God, we're getting to see
and so was Spider-Man,
fake
who I later found out
Tom Holland.
crazy, right?
Which-
Then when the Devil's Night crisis started,
it's
things
crazy.
got intense. It seemed like all of Spidey's villains were on the
It's like
loose.
whoa, 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 whoa.
I managed to do my part to help him out.
hmm
And after all that, believe it or not, a spider bit me.
Oh my
And I
goodness.
started to change. I didn't want to worry my mom, so I went to Pete. And now, we're officially Spider Bros.
I don't know if y'all can hear any of this. I'm sorry. I'm trying to talk over it.
Actually getting pretty good with this whole web swinging thing.
That's right.
I'm still learning to juggle this
The one thing-
responsibility with everything else in my life.
Oscorp's not in here.
Friends, a new home.
Bless you.
Just these people. Thank you.
But I'll tell you.
The Oscorp building is not there.
Now, they didn't deal with Oscorp. What are you doing?
Oh, just handing it to
No. I was trying to get my water out. So I mean, Oscorp, they didn't take them down, did they?
I don't know. No. But the building's gone.
Interesting. That is odd. What's theirs? Is there something else in
I don't know.
place? or
There's
is
a
it just-
new tech company. We got new for him. You'll learn about them later. Look at his collar there.
Yep.
Look how good that looks.
All right, so we're staring at Miles on the subway, and he's just
Pay attention to when the way the train does. You know, you've rode a subway before. It feels like a subway when the way it vibrates.
Balanced experience. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm a pretty good web slinger
Yeah.
when I want to be. Now, another thing I do like too, and I'm just going to kind of comment on this, is how they've blended kind of a hip hop feel, but with the original feel of the first score. So it's like they've tried to find a way to say this is Spider-Man, but it's a different Spider-Man. So we're adding new elements to it. So I kind of like that,
And he feels different.
which is good. He needs to have his own feel and not just be a Peter Parker
Right.
carbon copy. All right. Oop, I feel something.
Do you feel it? You feel that?
You feel like
Like you feel the tracks.
you feel it shake. You feel it just kind of a little rumble. The haptic feedback is very interesting, people. I mean, it just adds another element to the game. It's not just a simple rumble feature. It's something subtle, and it makes all the difference. So Miles is walking out of the subway, and he's talking to his mom, Rio, if you don't remember her from the movie. All of you should have seen Into the Spider-Verse by now. That's
Speaking
a great
of that-
movie if you haven't watched that.
Speaking of that, you know, you get the Spider-Verse suit. There's a suit mod that makes him move like the movie.
Nice.
So that's not something that just does. It's one of the suit mods.
Okay, and we're just walking around. This is are they in Harlem?
Yes, he's moved from Brooklyn to Harlem
No. Okay.
as you start the game. Dude, and what I love about this is so many people that, like Puerto Rican people, they play this game and they see their community represented, and I love that too.
Yeah. I think it was a smart move to make him part Hispanic, part black,
Yeah,
because it not to say that one side or the other doesn't matter. I don't know. It feels like a way to represent more than just one.
I mean, hell, it's honest to God, it's representing America. I mean,
Yeah,
America
in a lot of ways
is that
it does,
way.
yeah. Because that's all of us in essence. We're not just one or the other.
Right.
And seeing they could have done it. They could have done it. The creators, by the way, like Brian Michael Bendis, who's the man who created Miles Morales.
Yeah.
They could have been like, well, he's mixed, black and white or something like that, and it was a smart choice to go with something completely different.
Yep.
Not.
Here you go.
All right, I'm about to be your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
That's the group.
All right. Up. And it's time to swing, baby. Woo! This feels just like it did, but...
I know it. It feels slightly different.
Yeah, there's a little something about it.
Not yet. I'm still securing a couple inmates. But it feels good seeing the guys who escaped last year going back to the raft. Real good. The raft's an eyesore. It's secure.
All right, so I'm sorry, people. I'm just swinging through the city.
Yeah. What I noticed, too, is like... I don't think... I can't remember in the first game. When you went to a cutscene, did you leave the game? It felt like, or was it a blend? I can't remember.
I felt like it was a blend, but again, it's hard to.
Well, this one, if there was a slight thing, any change, this one blurs that line even more.
Wow.
How does Pete do this secret identity thing? Completely stresses me out.
He has the grace. I don't know if any of you have seen the the footage of him swinging around town. It's this odd blend of very interesting
Like,
grace.
He's on the verge of not having it. You know what I mean?
It's like he's getting there, which is good. But he's also kind of flailing about, which it's humorous in a way, but understandable at the same time.
Right.
Pete, you here?
Like, he's just trying to get it.
How are you?
You get used to it.
Very, very carefully.
Yeah.
Okay, go time.
Why would you even try to drink upside down? That's just weird.
He's a spider, dude.
I know, but
Hundreds of felons escaped from the raft last year. Now it's time to move them back in.
all right. So there's raft transports, and our two Spider-Men are closing in.
One of those guys who hooked Doc is in there? Think so. Could be Vulture, Scorpion. Could be
I'm trying to remember. Was the final battle in the first game at the top of Oscorp?
Pretty sure it was, because that's
Well, did
where
the building
Doc
get
Ock was trying to. So maybe that's why it's not there anymore.
The building kind of got destroyed, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that is why. I didn't think about that until right
Because
now.
he was angry at Norman. Okay, so this plane's going down, and then our secret mystery villain, whom, if you look at it, I'm pretty sure we can all figure out who it is.
Who you think it is?
That's got to be the Rhino. You wouldn't put some lesser villain in something like, because who the hell's gonna?
Here's what gets me is, first off, comment. I want to hear your take on the graphics, how this looks. Better or the same as the first?
It's a little hard to tell at this point.
Yeah.
I feel like there's certain details that look a little bit better, but I really wasn't looking for them either.
Why would you leave him in his suit? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make sense.
Well, I guess he's not a suit. His arms are. That's his arms, isn't it?
Well, it depends on which side, like which version of the Rhino we're doing, because some it's like it's permanently grafted to him.
Well, it looks like you can see his stomach. So maybe this is like a muscle-bound Rhino, you know?
Yeah.
But still, why would you leave him in his suit?
All right, now I gotta try to fight here, people. So just hang on.
I
See if I
noticed.
remember how to do this.
I did notice, like when I was playing, that there's so much more detail in each person that you fight.
Yep. Ooh. Oh, shit.
I noticed too his suit gets tore up while he's in battle.
That's interesting. Whoop, nope. All right, yeah. What's up now? Ugh. He definitely fights similar, but he has his own.
Yes.
He has his own move set, like
That
way he moves.
Right, the Venom. That's what they end up calling the electricity
the Venom blast
powers.
or Venom strike.
That adds something new to it. Dude, the web looks so much.
All right. Whoop. Oh my goodness! Oh my God! Whoop.
Yeah.
Ah, come on now.
See, I've got the ray tracing turned on right now. I wonder how much, because you can do 2 different versions. You can do you want like visuals or do you want performance mode?
Right.
So right now, I guess ray
Now-
tracing is on.
And that's, you can see with the ray tracing, you get to see the reflections and everything. It is
Right.
kind of neat. It's a minor detail, but it makes all the difference.
It really does. I think that's the difference in the two.
It's one of those details you don't think you want until it's not there. And I know in certain games, whether you have like mirrors or something like that and you don't see your reflection, it's disappointing. But being able to see your reflection in something you should, it's really neat.
Right. Now, I noticed that when I was picking up a picture frame here in a little while, he turns it and the way the light reflects off of just the metal piece on the back, I was like, that's not a PS4 thing. That's new.
All right. Let's see. We're doing cutscenes now. They do transition very smooth.
They really do.
I mean, there's no blink, no cut to black or anything like that.
like-
I mean, it's,
See, right there.
yeah.
There was it did not
Boom.
change in the slightest.
Oh my goodness. Woo! Now I'm doing a chase. I guess we're going after the rhino. Crap. Oh my goodness. Doing terrible. Trying to catch this fool.
I mean, just when you look at the ground, you know that it's wet the way the sun reflects off of it
Yep.
with the ray tracing. That's
Oh, come on. I feel like I'm not getting fast enough. I feel like I'm slowing down.
you're older, dude. I mean, you slow down when you get old.
Oh my goodness. Oh
Ah.
my goodness. Oh, I don't know what I did. I guess I'm supposed to dodge. And I wasn't dodging.
Circle. You zig
I
when you
wasn't
should
thinking about
zag.
it. Oh, now I'm on top of the rhino.
You notice,
and I'm
notice
off.
his jacket is torn and tattered a little
Yep,
bit.
I see it. Oh my goodness. And the rhino is charging through them all, and I'm trying to hold him back. And we're going, and we're clear, and we're going this way, and we're going that way. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's in the Sundance signs. You notice that?
Yep. It was supposed to look like just some fancy art.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Huh. Oh my goodness.
Notice the floor.
And Miles just saved a kid. And I'm going. Oh my goodness.
So this is the big guy. It is. See, you can see his stomach.
Oh. All right, now we're doing those. Oh goodness, we're running through this is some fancy street. Oh my
God, it's
goodness.
so, like it's hard to like sit and look at everything, but there is so much detail in
Yeah.
this mall.
You really wish you could look at it. Oh my goodness.
Oh, here comes Jonathan Jameson.
Low energy menace. Too easy. Maybe he's a weak mind.
Menace.
He makes the first game too.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Where we going?
Yeah. Go to that building. Still trying to find you.
You know, it's a good game to play right now. It is getting close to Christmas.
Yeah.
That's one thing you
Christmas
notice.
theme.
It's in, I guess, Manhattan and Harlem and everything, and Brooklyn. It's getting close to Christmas in this game, so that's the time period that this game is going to take place in. Whew. I think it's cool that they let you play with, team up with Spider-Man right off the bat.
Yeah. Oh, flammable gas is never good.
That's millions of dollars it's going to cost the city.
Ooh, and that was bad.
Oh.
Pete, are you okay?
If I'm not mistaken, in Into the Spider-Verse, isn't that kind of the jacket he was running around in first?
A little bit, yeah. Similar style.
I've got it. Headed your way. Be ready. Okay. Yeah.
I like how they didn't even attempt to try and get him a proper suit before getting into this. Just hand him a
Right.
mask and say, "Here, do something with it."
Right.
And there's an asshole with a gun.
You gotta get through this. There's a scene here in just not long from now where I was playing it and it was something so simple, but I was like, holy shit, that's next gen.
Yeah,
And it was just, he turns on his Christmas tree.
that's it.
It is. I'm telling you, you'll see what I'm talking about. Woo. It's the fluid wise. What do you think compared to the first game?
Oh my god, it's like, it's insane. It feels so familiar, which I like.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like I'm having to relearn something.
Right.
So
I think the learning curve comes with the Venom strikes because you will use that to get through certain defenses that people will have. Woo!
yeah, if you've played Spider-Man in the other game, or if you played the original one, then this is going to feel very, very familiar in certain regards. I will say that. I'm not saying it's completely. But right now it does.
And I'm just amazed by how just on the nose they freaking got it to make you feel like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
In this game. I mean, in both games. The original one, too. The hell is Pete?
Oh, shit. Sorry.
He's not that way.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize. And now. I landed.
I want those Adidas shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I think they got them, right?
They do, yeah.
Oh.
Pete's getting his ass handed to him by the Rhino, which is really sad because the Rhino is usually a second or third tier villain.
Not today. He's pissed. You gonna learn today. Look at him. Pay close attention to the transition from the cutscene to the actual gameplay.
All right, I'm paying attention. Spider-Man is broke. Me want no spider. I don't remember Peter's eyes moving all that much in the last game, but maybe I'm just mistaken. Like the mask, I know they did, but his feel like they moved quite a bit more.
And that could have been something they added
Yeah,
after the fact. You know, it might be something that you notice more in the thing. See, look at that. It's there's hardly no difference.
Boom! All right, now I've just done a Venom Punch, and I just like knocked the shit out of him. Venom Punch costs Venom Power, form, blah blah blah. Gotcha. Kind of like your special moves in the other game.
Right.
Oh God.
And I think you also use that to you will use it to like heal.
Right. And here we go. Jump.
Venom Punch.
Boom.
Oh,
that didn't work.
No, it didn't.
Woo.
It did.
God damn.
Heal. So all you gotta do is really just kind of dodge a couple times, and you pretty much got it. So that's
I got you. I see. Play keep away and then. Ooh.
He just smacked your ass straight down.
Oh,
And then
Miles
ran you
is-
through a wall.
He's taking on one of the harder ones, but
Like
boy,
that
he's-
literally, I thought that was a cutscene.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
The lighting really does make the ray tracing does make a difference. A huge difference.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
I think I'm gonna go back and play through it, the opening sequence again, with just the performance mode on, and not the graphics.
Whew. I mean, people, I'm getting, this is intense. Fighting a rhino, and he's pissed.
Look how squeaky his voice is, you know?
Whoa! Oh my goodness. Man, I'm gonna punch your stupid ass.
Down goes Frazier.
Woo! Miles is just being a total badass.
I think he's feeling like he's coming into his own now.
Mm-hmm.
You know Peter ain't dead.
Nah.
You can't have a part 2 with dead ass Peter.
Now, I saw something earlier, and I didn't let it get spoiled for me, but there's an after credit scene, I'm supposing. So I'm going to assume whatever happens there is going to lead into part 2.
Guys,
I would
Yeah.
hope.
wow, just
Who is this guy?
wow.
He's gonna tell you.
Simon Krieger, head of R&D at Roxxon Energy.
Roxxon. There we go.
Are they? I'm not familiar with them. Are they in the comic?
Yeah, Roxxon is kind of like an Exxon, Roxxon. Think about it,
Yeah.
oil conglomerate, all that shit. And what they've actually used them for, like they've been in the MCU, but they've used them more in the TV shows,
Okay.
like Shield, Cloak and Dagger used them, Runaways used it. Cloak and Dagger really used it because they were actually responsible. Like the company Roxxon was responsible for that accident that created the two of them.
Okay.
But they've been like they were actually in the very first Iron Man, like in the background, like you see a Roxxon building.
Right.
But that's about as far as they got involved.
Well, do you know what New Form is? You familiar with
That one doesn't ring a bell as much.
that? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So our Spider-Men they are walking away,
They are.
or well,
They're not walking. They're swinging.
swinging away, eating a pizza. Man, that sounds so good right now.
Gondola. I'm telling you, gondola pizza.
Nothing on the OG.
I've been wanting a pizza, people, and I just think.
What do you think about the new Peter?
Honestly, I really don't like it. I'm not
It's,
trying to be a purist or anything like that. It's just the voice doesn't match for me. I guess it's because of the other one, where I heard the other kid, but I liked.
Well, same voice.
I know, but I just mean it doesn't match this face now. Like I was used to it on the other face, and then now coming out of that face, it's just weird.
Coming out of that face.
Yeah.
It does kind of. I feel the same way. There's something off with it. I think that I'm gonna have to play the remastered and just see him play that whole part, and then maybe it'll be different.
It's like he's a recast character, like that. I've never seen this in a game where the actor's recast.
Yeah.
You usually keep the same face no matter what actor's playing it, but
Yeah. Well, they said that they used a whole new method of filming and capturing the facial animations, and they had to use somebody that was a little closer to the actual actor.
yeah.
That was the real thing.
Totally. Definitely didn't just make it up.
But it's just, I don't know, so weird.
See you in a few weeks, Spider-Man.
I love how they kind of set it up. You know, Spider-Man's going to be gone for 2-3 weeks with Mary Jane. And that leaves Brooklyn's only Spider-Man, or New York's only Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Kind of makes the whole thing make sense.
Exactly. And that allows Peter to do other things, too. That's one of the things I liked when they introduced him into the main Marvel continuity.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, well, at the time, Peter's status was he was actually into some money. So he became a bit more international in his Spider-Man status. And then that allowed Miles to be the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Right. Yeah, I guess that would be, I guess, considered once Spider-Man became an Avenger, right?
Yeah.
Did you just say that?
No. I'd never mentioned by Avenger, but yeah, that's about it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking and unlocking skills and whatnot. It's the same as the others.
The tree is a little different because now you can only unlock different ones with your level.
Okay.
So that's kind of, I guess that adds to the RPG part of it, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, because you can, like that cyclone looking thing there, you have to be level 6 to open it up, I believe, or level 5. You can't open it before, even if you had enough points.
Interesting.
Yo, Genki.
Genki. Now, people,
You get into the apartment okay? Yeah, your mom.
hang on. I'm gonna pause this because I'm gonna mention Genki for a second. I'm gonna talk about Genki for a second. He has not been seen in any media outside of comic up to this point. Okay. Ned Leeds in Spider-Man Homecoming and Far From Home is essentially Genki Lee, but they repurposed an old Marvel character by the name of Ned Leeds and turned him into that. Ned Leeds was actually a reporter for the Daily Bugle who actually, if I'm not mistaken, became a Hobgoblin at one time. If I'm not mistaken.
What was the difference between a Hobgoblin and Green Goblin?
Hobgoblin, they still use the same kind of tech and whatnot. It was funded by Osborn, I think even repurposed. But he came off more as a hood. You know, like he was just into the crime. Like the main guy who originally was the Hobgoblin.
Right.
He was out for crime purposes. He didn't have anything out or else other than to use that stuff for crime and theft and stuff like that.
Right.
And even the people who followed him, they were essentially in the same boat. They were just criminal gangster types who just used the Goblin persona to intimidate. There was never really anything beyond that. Norman Osborn being the Green Goblin, he went full apeshit crazy.
Gotcha.
For what he wanted. But Genki Lee, it's awesome to see him in something that's not a comic. Not being repurposed as another character altogether. No offense to the guy who played Ned Leeds.
Just look at that. Look how clear, how good that looks, how smooth everything's running. Like in the city. The city looks beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Snow. I can't wait to see or hear what you say about the PlayStation 4 version. I want to know what the difference is. How much different is it? How much different it feels when you're playing it. Because, I mean, like, just even the web, you can make out each strand and you can see how it's kind of woven. You know what I mean? It's this one, you know how you, the little air thing, you hold square. Yeah, you go hold square and you can notice how lanky he looks too.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
I'm just web swinging people and just for
Yeah.
my own shits and giggles. That was awesome.
Did you see that? I haven't done that before. That's awesome. He just kind of like the end of a break dance when they're spinning and they just.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ah! I'm doing tricks off in the air. I don't even know how I'm doing. I'm just hitting the buttons.
Woo! Now, what are you feeling in the controller at this point?
There's
Can
a
you
little
tell
bit.
in the triggers? Is there a little bit of resistance when you're swinging?
Not that I can feel. I feel a lot of, like, I guess what would be wind resistance coming out of the controller as far as the feedback.
When you say wind resistance?
Yeah, like as you're kind of swinging about, you just kind of feel this vibration.
So you can feel the wind.
Yeah.
See, that's what they were talking about. I'd heard reports that if it's raining and you have the controller and the 3D audio, you can literally, feel the rain. You can feel like it's raining on you. To me, I still feel out of this whole console, you take the speed and the quickness of everything, that's cool. Everything looks great, but the controller is still, to me, the biggest deal.
Yeah. I'm just messing around still, people.
Look how the moon hits off the buildings.
I'm just going to check out everything street
Look at
level. Okay, so looking at everything street level to kind of get some of that
That is next gen.
ray
Look
tracing.
at those lights.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. It's gorgeous.
Is that a rat or a squirrel? That is a squirrel.
That
Thank
is a
God.
squirrel.
Jesus, that's a big rat.
The lighting and everything, just the way it looks, it's really, really impressive. Try to see if I can see some. This isn't really reflective. Let's try to find something a little bit more reflective. All right, cool. Yeah, looking at a window and everything just reflecting off of it, it's amazing. Yes, I'm Spider-Man. You're not even staring at me. I'll walk over here.
Can you go in the subway?
Let's see if we can go in the subway. Subway says I went in the subway.
Fast travel locked.
So
Okay, well that's cool.
Yeah, the fast travel.
Is that how you did it the last time?
Yeah.
I knew you could get in the thing, but I thought it was just.
I'm kind of Spider-Man. I'm not Spider-Man yet, or at least a good. I'm poor Spider-Man.
Oh, there you go. Look at the ground there. It's kind of wet.
Yeah.
It's got the
seeing it reflecting off. There's like water puddles on the ground.
Cool.
You see like the lights reflecting the car, the shadows. It's really cool.
The snow is kind of.
Yeah, you see the snow just kind of floating about in the air. It's really, really gorgeous just to stand here and look at just the amount of detail and every little thing.
Okay, I want to try something. I know you probably want to play and you can keep playing, but I want you to see how fast it goes from this thing back to Astro's Playroom, because you really didn't quit Astro's Playroom, all right?
No, we didn't.
Okay, so hit the PS button.
Okay.
And go down to where the Spider-Man is. And hit X. Then go to Astro's Playroom and play.
Okay. Now we did that, and it's just kind of showing the screen. And
now I've been hearing things that and I haven't seen it yet because that happens every time. But it's supposed to stop playing those after you've seen it once or twice, maybe. But that was pretty fast. I mean, you're at the menu. Yeah. Now I guess the quick resume would be when they say, let's see what happens if you go from this hub back to Spider-Man now. Let's put it to the test.
Yeah, now I went back into the game. It's doing something.
Now just hit the PS button. Don't hold it when you get a chance.
Okay.
I know it's probably won't let you right now.
All right, so it's just showing me off some stuff, I guess, things that I can do or whatnot. But now I'm gonna hit the PS button.
Go down.
Because the last time I held the button.
That's all your little cards.
Okay. Now we're gonna go back to Miles Morales. We're gonna see how fast and where we show up.
If it takes you back to where you was. That's what I want to know. Or is it going to take you back to the main menu?
Because if it takes me back to the main menu, I'm gonna say that's where Xbox is kind of taking a.
Yep. That's what they're talking about. It's not a quick resume. Now you can put it in rest mode and go straight back to this game probably.
Mm-hmm. So that's a little disappointing considering.
But that's something they said is going to come later.
Right.
So it's still so fast. I mean, like, come on. You're talking maybe 8 seconds and you're in between games.
Yeah, it's seconds. I mean, you can wait a few extra seconds.
Yeah.
They've given you so many just to load the game, so I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Unless you've got something else, I think this would be a good time to really hold it down and wrap it up, because I don't really know what more we can do with it. I mean, we've really talked about a lot of what we've seen. We've tried Astro's Playroom, talked about the haptic feedback, Miles Morales. That would be something maybe for another day to talk about in greater detail. It's Spider-Man. What do you expect?
Exciting, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, like, just the possibilities with that controller.
And in thinking about this, there are things that we don't even know are coming.
Yeah.
things that I don't even know if they know are coming yet. But just imagine what these games are going to be like on this system. Think about the next Horizon game. Think about the next God of War.
Think about when they move past PS4 and just focus on PS5.
Yeah.
Think this. Think if, say, Naughty Dog stays in the Last of Us universe. Mm-hmm. Because now they are literally free to go with whatever character they want to, if they wanted to. And I hope they do that, because to me, that world is just wide open. Yeah. You could do whatever you wanted to, and it would be great. Mm-hmm. What it would look like on this.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because they've already blown us away with what they can do with less powerful hardware.
Right.
And it was impressive hardware to be sure, but now you have something even better.
Right.
And I guarantee you none of these developers have scratched the surface of what this thing is capable of. So what could they do?
I don't know.
I honestly tell you that whatever Naughty Dog's first game on this console will be mind-blowing.
It will be. Sure. I mean, just for the simple fact that you can put the toilet seat lid up. Blew me away. That and the scene in the end when you're on the beach and the water rose up and then it went back and then all of a sudden the water in the sand came down. I was blown away by that.
Yeah. So. There are going to be a lot of these little details. The details matter sometimes. I'm not saying that they are worth someone's livelihood and whatnot, because I know that there's that argument. It's like, do I need to see a ball? What was it? Horse balls freeze up or shrivel in the cold?
I do.
I understand it's not worth killing yourself 70, 80 hours, but if you can take the time to build these worlds in such a way that when we see them, we're just going to be in awe, then take your time and do it. I mean, I think it's neat. It's just the little things sometimes add up. Like I said, the haptic feedback on this controller, it's a little thing, but it adds so much dimension to your gameplay.
I mean, think if you take that and you add it into the newest Move controllers, and then you add that to the newest VR, how that changes. Yeah.
It's definitely interesting, and this will definitely not be the last time we speak of the PlayStation 5.
It could be.
But
I might not talk about it anymore.
Okay, well, Todd may never speak about it again. He's just going to play it and keep it to himself. And we're just all going to be sitting there going, what's it like over here?
It's fun. It's real fun.
It's fun. All right, guys, there you go. There's your first-hand account of everything. I hope you enjoyed this. If you didn't like it, tell me. We won't do it again.
but it's really kind of hard to do this.
Yeah, it would be so much better if it was a streaming thing,
right?
So you could see it in action. But we don't do streaming because you people showed me that you didn't care for streaming. But hey, that's an argument for another day.
Hey, I don't care about streaming.
Yeah, it's not. It would have been a neat thing to do, but not feasible with the setup we have. So maybe at some point later on down the line, it's something we could do. But right now, it's just not feasible. So anyway, guys. Remember to follow us on all the socials and all that jazz, the Twitters and the Instagrams, where to find us. Super Mega Crash, Super Mega Crash Brothers Turbo, all those things.
All of them.
Check us out on whatever platform you want to, your Apple Podcast, your Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon, all those things. And also, if you want to support the show, patreon.com, just like Bunny, who gave us 25 big ones.
Boom!
Boom! So
we'll go eat a sandwich.
Yeah, go be like Bunny.
Be like Bunny.
But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I am Stephen White.
And I am Todd Stark.
Join us again next week, Super Mega Crash Siblings. But until then, game on.
This has been a Pencil and Paper Podcast Network production.